One important thing you should be doing after every workout is what is called post-workout down regulation breathing. Basically, when you're working out, lifting weights, doing cardio, whatever it is, you're getting your body into a sympathetic nervous system state where you're in that kind of fight or flight state, elevated levels of alertness, your blood pressure's up, stress hormones are up, and that's great. That's what you want while you're working out. But you don't want to be operating like that all day long. So a very simple 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes of breathing exercises after working out will very quickly flip your body back into the parasympathetic rest and digest state of your nervous system, meaning you're going to be flipping into recovering from that workout more quickly. It's a great way to maximize the benefits of your workout. So, how does one engage in post-workout down regulation breathing? It's actually very simple. There's some ideal things. It would be awesome if you could get into a dark environment entirely and lay down fully. However, if you don't have access to something like that right after your workout, it's also just fine to get in the driver's seat of your car, recline the seat a little bit, maybe close your eyes, or if you have something to cover them, you could lay a towel over your eyes. Then you're going to engage in what's called a 1-to-2 inhale to exhale ratio type of breathing. Always through the nose, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose, deep down into your belly. You're going to inhale for a certain amount of seconds, and then you're going to exhale for twice as many seconds. Now, depending on how accomplished you are with breathing exercises or your lung capacity or a variety of other kind of health complications you may have, if you have some of those complications and aren't very accomplished with breathing exercises or very experienced with them, you may simply do a 2 inhale, 4 exhale, or a 3 inhale, 6 exhale. However, if you have a larger lung capacity or you're more experienced with breathing exercises, you do breath hold training, things like that, you may be up in the inhale for 5, 6, 7 seconds and exhale for 10, 12, or 14 seconds. Not a math person, but all you want to do is get somewhere dark, ideally cover your eyes or close them, somewhere you can relax your body and then focus on breathing deep down into your belly like so. 3 seconds in that example. 6 seconds out in that example. As you exhale, kind of releasing tension from your body, and this is going to flip you, like I said earlier, back into that parasympathetic rest and digest section of your nervous system so you can start recovering from the workout that you just engaged in. You do not want to be kind of in that fight or flight biased section of your nervous system all day long necessarily. So as soon as you can after your workout, you want to get into some kind of a setting where you can engage in this post-workout down regulation breathing idea. It's ideal if you could do it for up to 5 minutes, but even as little as 1 or 2 minutes will definitely have a profound effect on your recovery from that workout, enabling you to get back in there and train harder again the next time. Now, this is really important to do after every workout, especially the more strenuous ones. You could probably assume that the less strenuous and maybe the shorter the workout, the less time you would need in down regulation breathing as opposed to if you had a longer duration, higher intensity workout. Ultimately, this is extremely important because we can only strain ourselves and push ourselves as hard as we are allowing ourselves to recover. So if you get your body starting to recover immediately after your workout, that means you're going to be set up to succeed and be able to push yourself even harder the next day and the next day and the next day, versus if your body's still in this kind of hyper-stressed state after your workout all day long, that means your body is not recovering over that entirety of that time, meaning you're left with basically just sleep. Your body's been in this weird nervous system sympathetic state all day long, so it's probably harder to get to sleep anyway, meaning you're going to get diminishing returns in your workouts. You're not going to be able to come in as often or push yourself as hard. We can only strain ourselves as hard as we recover. When it comes to the duration, I said it would be ideal if you get up to 5 minutes, but even as little as 1 or 2 minutes would be helpful. One thing you can really look for when you're engaging in down regulation breathing after your workout is you'll notice at first it'll be hard to kind of breathe deeply into your belly. It'll be hard to control the duration of your exhales and to extend those for twice as long as your inhales. You'll notice your breathing pattern is a little bit more up into your shoulders and into your upper chest. You have to really work hard with this thing up here to force yourself into this deep into the belly, slow exhale, releasing tension. And you'll notice over time, over a couple of minutes, maybe it's 2.5 minutes some days, maybe it's 1.5 minutes other days, maybe it's as long as 5 minutes after a very intense workout, it'll become easier for you to breathe into your belly, to continue to extend the duration of your exhales. Maybe you started at a 3-6 and then you go to a 5-10 by the end of it. Once you start noticing that you're relaxing much more as you get through this down regulation breathing, however much time it is, that's probably a pretty good sign that, yeah, it would be helpful to do more of it, but you've accomplished what you're looking to accomplish with that. So that you can kind of use that measurement as an idea of about how long you need to be doing it after your workout.